Now that you know what divergence is, your next question is probably, why trade divergence? Okay, why do I want to trade it? And that will be a fair question. First of all, it's a very common pattern that we see in the market. It's a very common occurrence. We regularly see divergence before trend changes and corrections. It's a dynamic approach to trading, meaning it naturally adapts to the volatility of the market, which is, in my mind, essential for any trading strategy. Okay, I've often argued this point with other people or other traders that static strategies just don't work all the time. Because, for example, if you have a strategy where you have a set stop loss of 20 pips and a set target of 40 pips, well, that might work fine if you have an average daily range of 50 pips. But what happens the next week, the next month, when the average daily range is 150 pips? Okay, your 20 pip stop isn't going to mean a whole lot in a market with a range of 150 pips. Okay, so it's important for your trading strategy to be able to adapt to the volatility of the market, which this does. Now, not only can divergence help you spot a potential upcoming trend change or correction, the lack of divergence can help you decide to stay with the current trend. Remember, we just talked about it's a very common occurrence before a large change in the current degree. Okay, so simply not seeing a divergence developing could give you a good idea that the probability is to stay with the current trend. It gives you a highly effective and objective edge. You know exactly what you're looking for every day when you sit in front of your charts. Okay, there's no question. You already know you're going to look to isolate support and resistance, and you're going to look for divergence, very specific things. Okay, so it's very objective. It requires minimal indicators, only one momentum indicator with price, so you don't have a bunch of stuff on your charts that's really going to confuse you. And trust me, I've seen some traders that have so many things in their charts you can barely see price action. Okay, so this limits that. We only need one momentum indicator. Obviously, we're going to have other support and resistance drawings on our charts. We'll have Fibonacci retracements and extensions and trend lines and whatnot, but we're not going to have a whole bunch of indicators to have to be concerned with. And lastly, divergence is easy to see on a price chart. At least regular divergence is easy to see on a price chart. And that goes for me, and it also goes for the majority of people that I have taught. Not everybody. I mean, obviously there's going to be folks that just don't see it as easily. You might see something else easier, but divergence is generally a pretty easy thing to spot on a price chart. And that's always important when you're looking for your trading method. Okay, you don't want it to be something that you have to stare at a chart for 10 minutes to try to find. And for me and the majority of people that I have taught, divergence fits that bill.